All right, welcome to Money Never Sleeps. This is the show where we talk about anything and everything that impacts the flow of money from around the corner to around the world. Today, what am I talking about? I am talking about blockchain technology in the future of everything. And I'm just changing this in real time just to let you know that. Anyway, so blockchain technology will be incorporated into pretty much everything we do in life. I believe that when people start seeing the true value of what it can do and how it can change things, the mass adoption is going to be incredible. Blockchain itself is not a new technology; it's been around for a while. It's an accounting system. It's basically keeping, it's immutable, it's irrefutable. You can't go alter it. You can't change it, and that's what makes it the most honest system that you have out there. Okay, and the bottom line is when something's on the blockchain, whether it be from the healthcare and medical arena, from the financial arena, banking, what else, manufacturing, logistics, government, the military, if things are registered on a blockchain and just for clarity's sakes, okay, with the blockchain. Okay, people have this misconception that blockchain is crypto, and it's not. And I just want to change this background as I'm live with you guys, just because I can do that. But anyway, um, yeah, blockchain itself is its own thing. It's not. It's not. It doesn't have to be decentralized. People have this obsession with decentralization. You could have a centralized blockchain that's immutable, that you can't go change things, and this is what protects. Okay, blockchain could be incorporated into a number of things. We incorporated in the things we do. We have enhanced security, proprietary stuff that you can't find elsewhere. And if you think that other organizations aren't using it, you're out of your mind. They are. And the companies that are involved in this arena, these are the companies that are bringing forth, you know, a technology that's going to be there for the future in all industries, not some industries, all industries. So as I hear a lot on all the financial networks and news, the papers, and here and there, that technology is overblown, this and that. But the bottom line is, guess what? Okay, I said it about Palantir. I said it about that already. People don't understand the company. Understand it. Understand that they're protecting, and that protection, all these companies that provide end-to-end encryption, that provide security, that are incorporated in real blockchain, not blockchain for a coin or anything like that, real blockchain doing real things, solving real-world problems. These are the companies that you will adhere to. You will adhere to because they're going to be, you won't even know it. You'll be on a teleconference call with your doctor, and you won't even know that blockchain's involved there from documents. Okay, we have Documega. Okay, it's an enhanced blockchain enabled proprietary end-to-end encrypted system. That's a long thing to put forward. The bottom line is, let me squish it into one word: secure. Another word: private. Okay, so if your documents are secured and you have privacy, guess what? You're in a good space. You add traceability, you add immutability, you add a few things in there, and you have a winning recipe. And blockchain's a beautiful thing. I just don't. It bugs me a little bit when people they think blockchain, they think crypto. It's not the same thing. Crypto is built on blockchain. Blockchain is the next iteration of the internet. You just don't know it yet, but you're going to come to know it. And for those naysayers that go and they look at blockchain technology companies that are doing something, and they're invoking change, they're disruptive, and they're building things, and you look at them and you say, hey, you know what? They're overblown. They're over this. This is just we're just scraping. We're scraping the surface here with what can happen. So like, I normally don't talk about our company on the show because it may seem kind of funny, but I have to. because Megahoot is involved in this space, and all the platforms. They all utilize blockchain, and I can't tell you the level of security and privacy that people enjoy, and that's a great thing. And this is the future of everything. Dude, when blockchain became a household name, what happened? You had IC companies just adding blockchain to their name, which I thought was ridiculous. That 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 watered down a lot of things, and people began to get confused. I think when people do that, when people they do that BS. I'm calling it BS because it is. You're not a blockchain technology just because you change your name. That doesn't make it so. Like you change your name to Derek Jeter. Did that make you a World Series champion? No, no, it does not. Okay, so for you guys that are listening to this show, and again, I appreciate you listening to the show. If you are involved in, and if you understand the technology arena, and you're looking for companies in that realm, look for companies that are looking to change the future. Because I'm telling you, AI, artificial intelligence, virtual reality, augmented reality, blockchain technology, even advanced facial recognition. These things are the future of everything. And you're going to see even like electric vehicles. That's going to be the future of everything. You have GM. You have all these companies that are doubling down on there. And what did it take? It took one company to put everything on the line and risk it all for people to realize that you have other power sources out there as well. Let's talk. Forget about blockchain for a second. Talk about energy. You have other power sources out there. You have wind. You have water. You have other power sources beyond oil. Okay. And when people begin to realize this, hopefully, they start creating it because you have an abundance, of water and air, right? This is we drink it, we breathe it. You have an abundance of this, and we can create sustainable power. Okay, solar. We can create it if people just if these big players really go all in and make it happen. It's going to make a better future for our children. During the pandemic, what happened? People weren't traveling, a lot of things weren't happening. What happened? All of a sudden, the Venice Canal cleared up. You had dolphins again. Dolphins you can see down. All the pollution and everything kind of subsided. Amazing. If that doesn't tell you anything, nothing will. Okay, so and again, this is my rant for today. Usually, I'll talk about Spacs, and you want to talk about Spacs. People are going, and yet you have commentators out there that are saying that Spacs are overdone, this and that. Understand something. Spacs, they're just making it's allowing a company to have a beeline to going public. Okay, it brings value. It brings money to the table, and it makes it easier for them to do without all the expenses. I said it on another show. I'm saying it again. Even though these things are priced at $10, okay, when as investors jumping into a SPAC not knowing what's going to happen, I don't think is the wisest thing, but you're trying to get a jump on what they may do. So when you have commentators out there saying things, saying, "Oh, well, it's overdone," and this SPAC came down. The SPAC's supposed to be at $10. And they do the deals at $10. So at that point, let it do what it's going to do. It gives you a fantastic entry point as opposed to an IPO. You're spending 10, $15 on something as opposed to paying, 50, 100, whatever amount of money it's going to be. Bottom line is, a lot of value is there. You're going to have more and more SPACs. They have 24 months to get to pick an acquisition and make it all happen. Okay, and it goes smoother than doing a traditional IPO. You have no roadshow. You don't have all this stuff going on. They bring in the players. They make it happen. You have BlackRock, Cantor Fitzgerald. You have Goldman. You have all the players. JP Morgan. They're all involved in this. You have big CEOs that are involved in this. Okay, people that have pushed things. They're involved in this, and they're making a lot of money doing it. But you have these companies that would have had a rough road going public, now public. Okay, so it's not a bad thing. I've spoken to a few sponsors. Basically, the opportunities are there. They just need the right content. They need the right company. They need the right content in their company. They need the right company going in there. They need to make the right deal. That's the bottom line. You got the right deal, got the right company. It's there, and you're able to grow it. A good growth company, and technology is a thing. And it doesn't matter what industry you're in. You can be in logistics, you can be in healthcare, medical, manufacturing. You can be in anything. The bottom line is technology comes in. It's involved in it. It comes involved. It winds up getting intertwined in it, and that's what is truly important. Okay. And these are the companies that are going to continue to grow. They have to be disruptive in their area. A few companies came out, and they all of a sudden they have access to a billion, 500 million, a billion, 5 billion, whatever it is. They have access to capital. You have access to capital, and you have a visionary at the helm. Watch out. It's going to get crazy. It's going to be good for investors. It's going to be good for the future. Things are going to move rapidly. And I'm telling you, this is a year you're going to have Spacs a million coming out. They're going to be on tap. It's going to be continue to happen. There's not going to be any stop to it. And you just have to have the right people involved in the deal. If they get the right people involved in the deal, then it's going to be, it can be a beautiful thing, all around, and you can have some really great companies going public where investors you wind up having access to them before they go much higher, which that would be the path, and we hope that a lot more of these companies that roll into SPACs have that growth potential, and it's there. Just these SPAC sponsors, they have to find the right deal. Okay, and you have companies out there, they're listening. You have private companies that they're listening. I'll take a phone call. I have no problem. You're listening because you don't know what's going to happen. These SPACs, they have 24 months to make a deal happen. 24 months. No deal, money goes back. So now as investors, you're buying it in the open market. Where does that leave you? I don't know. You have no deal. So I personally would just wait for the deal to fall into place, and then you get involved then. Anyway, okay. Again, that's one thing. Energy, I spoke about that. Spoke about blockchain technology, and really, again, this is my rant for today. I was just really hyped up about blockchain technology. I heard someone say something, and it just got me on a thing today just to talk about this on Money Never Sleeps. So I appreciate you tuning in. As you see, all these shows originate on Vero Hive. We're doing some great things here, and I do appreciate your support and listening to the show, watching the show, and doing whatever. Look forward to seeing you guys next week. Enjoy, well, not seeing you, but seeing you kind of virtually, right? Okay, anyway, you guys enjoy your weekend. Be safe, and God bless.